Hi, today we're going to look at the East and Southeast Asia Company Relocation Report. The owner of a high-tech manufacturing company has decided to move the company headquarters to East Southeast Asia, but is not sure which specific country would be best. You have been hired by the company to prepare a report for the owner proposing which location would be best for relocating operations to, and which location would be the worst for relocating operations. Your report should inform the owner about the political, cultural, and economic characteristics that influenced your choices. Your report should be submitted to the owner in the form of a digital slideshow, and it should include accurate, detailed information along with a rationale for your recommendations and a bibliography of your sources. Make sure your slides are free of any grammar or spelling errors also, as you need to impress this client. All right, so the first day, we will research locations in East and Southeast Asia for a high-tech manufacturing company to which it can relocate. I will chart the political, cultural, and economic characteristics of places in East and Southeast Asia. So you're going to fill out this chart. The chart has the 6 countries we've been working with, and it has political characteristics, economic characteristics, cultural characteristics, and then you're going to rank the location, and I'll talk to you about that in a second. So for each country, look up the political, economic, and cultural characteristics that would make it a good or bad place for the company to relocate. You should use your political and economic spectrums. Those are those 2 assignments that you just finished, and your scrapbook chart to help you fill in the information. So you'll use your political spectrum here to tell me whether the countries are limited or unlimited. You'll use your economic spectrum here to tell me whether the companies have a market or command economy. And you'll use your scrapbook chart here to tell me 2 or 3 characteristics about each country. So you can pick 2 characteristics like food and religion, and just tell me all the food and religion for these countries. After you filled in this part of the chart, you're going to look through and you're going to think about which countries would be the best country to locate to. And you put a number 1 next to that country. And then you're going to look through and you're going to figure out which would be the second best. And you'll put a number 2, all the way till you get to number 6. I know on your paper it says 7, but that's because I can't count. Now, remember, China and North Korea should probably not be a low number. They don't have good governments. And North Korea doesn't even have a good economy. Okay? So when you're ranking, keep that in mind. On the second day, we will research locations in East and Southeast Asia for a high-tech manufacturing company to which it can relocate. I will submit the first part of my report to the owner in the form of a digital slideshow, including accurate, detailed information along with reasons for my recommendations and a bibliography of my sources. My slides must be free of any grammar or spelling errors. Okay, so directions for part 1. On the next slide, or slides, starting on slide 7, you will write your recommendation for the best country to relocate to. This is your number 1 country from your chart. You're going to include the political, economic, and cultural characteristics that made you choose that country. You're going to use complete sentences and separate paragraphs. So you should have a paragraph for the political characteristics, a paragraph for the economic characteristics, and a paragraph for the cultural characteristics. For each one, you're going to explain your reasons. So, for example, for the political, the country you pick will probably be a limited country. So you're going to say something like, this is a country with a limited government, which is good for business because, and then you tell me your reasons. You're going to include any pictures you think might help make your point. You're going to check your report for spelling and grammar errors and fix any that you find. And then you may change the font, the background colors, etc. of your slides. Because you have to do so many paragraphs, you're probably going to have to add a slide to this one. So you'll start here. And then if you need to add another slide, you just click right in between the 2 slides, come up here and hit the plus sign, and it'll put another slide right there. Okay. Day 3. We will research locations in East and Southeast Asia for a high-tech manufacturing company to which it can locate. I will submit the second part of my report to the owner in the form of a digital slideshow, including accurate, detailed information along with reasons for my decisions and a bibliography of my sources. My slides must be free of any grammar or spelling errors. Okay, on the next slide, slide 10 right now, you're going to write your warning for the worst country to relocate to. This should be your number 6 country on your chart. Include the political, economic, and cultural characteristics that made you eliminate that country. Explain your reasons for the decisions. Remember, you're using complete sentences and different paragraphs. Include any pictures you think might help. Check your report for spelling and grammar errors and fix any that you find. You may change the font, background colors, etc. of your slides. So you're going to start on slide 10. And again, if you have to add, you're just going to go up to the plus sign and add it. The last thing we're going to do is the bibliography. You're going to tell me where you got your information for your report. If you got your information just from your spectrum and your scrapbook chart, then you're going to tell me Political Spectrum by Sakura Cruz. Number 2, Economic Spectrum by Sakura Cruz. But if you got your information from websites, then you have to give me the web link, the actual links that you got them from. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.